Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to review for you The Good Tarot by Colette Baron-Reid, and this is what the box looks like. This is a sturdy top and bottom, glossy box, and this is what the top looks like, and the sides. This is published by Hay House, and the back says, the classical tarot gets a modern twist in this gorgeous deck rooted in positive psychology and personal transformation. The suits are the four elements, air, water, earth, and fire, and the 78 cards are read as archetypal aspects of the human experience that we may encounter in ourselves or in the world. Unlike most decks, the cards' messages are not forecasts or warnings, but positive affirmations in the now, so you can integrate their energy immediately and personally. Traditional tarot enthusiasts can also use this deck for their favorite spreads. The Good Tarot is especially helpful when you feel lost, are concerned about choices you've made, or seek greater understanding of your circumstances. It's about recognizing the many forms of truth and seeing the light that accompanies the shadows so that you can help the light increase its brilliance. And it's $24.99 in the US, $33.99 in Canada. All right, so let's open the box. The inside of the box looks like that. Pink, pretty. All right, let's take a look at the book first. It's a little thick little soft cover guidebook. Also a glossy cover. Here's a picture of Colette Baron-Reid. She is one of the teachers for Hay House. She's an internationally acclaimed intuition expert, best-selling author, and oracle expert whose works have been published in 27 languages. All right, so let's take a look at the book. This is published in 2017 again by Hay House. Here are other books, audio programs, and card decks by Colette Baron-Reid. Table of contents. A note from Colette to you. My history with tarot. Why the Good Tarot now. How it works. And it says intention is everything. Working with the Good Tarot. And then the cards. So, it talks about the pages, messengers, or knights, the queens and the kings, and the numerology of the cards. And then we start with the 22 trumps, symbolic life theme. So those, of course, would be the major arcana. So each card gets one page. There's a black and white picture of the card, the number of the card, and the name of the card plus a key word. So for the Fool, it's enthusiasm. And then there's a paragraph about the meaning of the card. So there's no reverse meanings. This is all, again, based in positive psychology. So it goes, and some people like this and some people don't, to be honest with you. Some people want the good the bad along with the good. So anyway, that's just an opinion. I'm not saying whether that's my opinion at this point, but then we have the four elemental suits. We have air, which is mind. As you think, so shall you be. And for each air card, we have a picture of the card again, the name of the card, key ideas and phrases, and let's see. Yeah, key ideas and phrases. And then there's different quotes. Okay, this is interesting. So we'll do a one card reading at the end so you can see how this is written. This is kind of different. Excuse me. So we have the court cards first, and then we start with ace, and we go through 10 of each suit. Then, of course, this suit of fire, intention into action. Same thing with the cards. And then we go water, suit of water, which is heart. Feelings move things along. And then finally, the suit of earth, and we have conditions. We see material results. All right, so that is the card meanings. And then we have, she talks about readings. It says, like traditional tarot decks, the good tarot can be used for multiple card spreads, but my intention is that this oracle be engaged in simple 1 and 3 card readings, depending on your question. All right, so again, this is different. It's a different take on tarot. In my opinion, is a lot more oracle-ish than most tarot decks. So then she gives some example of some readings. And then we have about things to think about, and then about the artist, Jenna della Grottaglia, or Grottaglia. Jenna della Grottaglia. Jenna della Grottaglia. Wow, I'll put that her name in the description box and her contact information there too. And the funny thing is, her name is not mentioned on the box, which is kind of weird, isn't it? Like, if I was the artist and I did this artwork, I would love it if my name was on the box. Okay. Message from the artist, and then about the author, Colette Baron Reed, and then there's some publisher's information, and anywhere, anytime, card readings on your mobile device. There's information to get a mobile app with a free 7-day trial. So that's the guidebook. And like I said, at the end we'll do a 1-card pull to see, so you can see how the book is written. All right, let's take a look at the cards. So this is what the back looks like. They're very glossy on both sides. Again, very glossy. They are reversible, even though there are no reverse meanings in the deck. And the cardstock is medium to thick, actually, weight. And as far as size goes, let's compare. You know, I had my deck here. Oh my goodness, hold on. Let's compare the size to a traditional tarot deck. Since this is a tarot deck, it's actually more. It's, in fact, not more. It's exactly the size of Colette Baron Reed's Oracle decks and many of the other Oracle decks by Hay House. So this is my typical tarot deck, my Radiant Rider-Waite. And this deck is about 3/4 of an inch wider and about 1/4 of an inch longer than this regular size tarot deck. So that's something to keep in mind as well, whether you like that or not. All right, let's look at the cards. So we have the Fool, the Magician, and on each card there's a number and the name of the card. High Priestess. They're beautiful cards. The Empress. Whoops. The Emperor. The Hierophant. Love, which would be the Lovers. The Chariot. Strength. The Hermit. Fortune's Wheel. Justice, the Hanged Man, Transformation, which would of course be the Death card, Patience, which would be Temperance, Temptation, which would be the Devil. We have the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, the Call, which would be Judgment, and the World. So those are the major arcana. And then we come to the suit of Fire. So we have Ace of Fire, 2 of Fire, and on each of these cards, the number and name of the card is or the name of the card with its number is at the bottom. So 2 of Fire, 3 of Fire. Again, these are not typical Rider-Waite-Smith based images. 4 of Fire, 5 of Fire, 6 of Fire, 7 of Fire, 8 of fire, 9 of fire, 10 of fire, Page of fire, Messenger of fire or Knight of fire, Queen of fire, and King of fire. And now we have the suit of water. So we have Ace of water, 2 of water, 3 of water, 4 of water, 5 of water, 6 of water, 7 of water, 8 of water, 9 of water, 10 of water, Page of water, Messenger of water, Queen of water, and King of water. Now we move on to the suit of air. Ace of air, 2 of air, 3 of air, 4 of air, 5 of air, 6 of air, 7 of air, 8 of air, 9 of air, 10 of air, Page of air, Messenger of air, Queen of air, and King of air. And finally, we come to the suit of earth. Ace of earth, 2 of earth, 3 of earth, 4 of earth, 5 of earth, 6 of earth, 7 of earth, 8 of earth, 9 of earth, 10 of earth, Page of earth, Messenger of earth, Queen of earth, and King of earth. And I like the way the suits are sort of color coded. So earth cards are all earth tones. Air cards are all blues and greens. Fire cards are all like fiery colors. And then the water cards are the air cards are more bluish and the water cards are more greenish. So that's kind of pretty and nice. All right, so let's see how they shuffle. Okay, so this isn't going to be this is not going to be an easy riffle shuffle for me because they're a little bit long for my fingers. Let's do a side riffle. They seem to shuffle nicely. They're not really sticking together. These thicker cards sometimes tend to stick together, but these are not sticking at all. So that's good. All right, so let's do a 1-card draw so you can see let's see what Spirit has to say to you today through this deck. And you can see how the book's written to see if you can relate to it. All right, Spirit, what does the viewer need to think about today? What does the viewer need to know or think about right now? What does the viewer need to know or think about right now? Okay, Spirit, what does the viewer need to know or think about right now? Now, for a glossy deck, they don't slide that easily. Okay, there's our card. And since there are no reverse meanings, I'm going to turn her upside down, or turn her right side up. But now, it did come out reversed, and that usually says that this card is something super important to pay attention to today. So let's take a look close up. It's the Queen of Fire. There she is. The cards are very reflective, aren't they? That's the Queen of Fire. So I'm going to read you the meaning from the book so you can see how the book's written. All right, it says Queen of Fire. The key words and phrases are creative collaborations, soul connections, passion inspired by spirit, and artist. Okay, it says, and these are the sort of affirmations about the card. It says, I am capable of strong friendships that inspire me and encourage me to express myself in my own way. I co-create with others, dedicated to a vision of achieving the highest good of all. How might I join in the dance of co-creation, letting spirit flow through me and inspire me to express my passions? All right, so this is good. I really like the fact that they give you a question to ponder at the end of each card. Well, maybe they don't on each card, but they give this sort of affirmation, and I really like this question. How might I join in the dance of co-creation, letting spirit flow through me and inspire me to express my passions? All right, so that's something you need to think about today. Now, you might also think about, do I like the way this book is written? Do I like the way this deck is designed? Let's look up. So one of the key cards that I always think about, that the meaning is usually the same. There's several of them, but the Three of Swords, which would be the Three of Air, is one that is typically about pain or grief. Let's see. So let's look at the Three of Air. It says, silver linings, natural departures, rejection is God's protection. A third party helps me to see the truth of this situation. What is truly mine can never be withheld from me. Rejection is Spirit's protection. It's in my best interest to let go and allow for something better to take its place. It is my highest good to see the truth, regardless of my temporary discomfort. This too shall pass. Okay, so it's taking the typical Rider-Waite meaning and putting a positive spin on it. In other words, rather than focusing on your grief or your pain, it's trying to find the positive in it and looking for a more positive way of viewing it. All right, so let's one more. So the Nine of Swords, the Nightmare card. Let's see how she handles the Nightmare card. I don't know if you call it that, but in the typical Rider-Waite deck, the woman's waking up from a nightmare, and it's about really unnecessary worries. So the Nine of Air says, shifting negative self-talk to self-compassion, from fear to possibility, a call to faith. With a gentle, mellifluous voice, I tell myself that I will be okay, that I am okay, and that any fear is merely false evidence appearing as real. I forgive myself because I know I am a human trying the best I can and need only call on Spirit to remember that I can and will do better as new possibilities begin to gather on my horizon. So again, it's taking like the worry, the anxiety, and putting a positive spin on it. Okay, so if that is something you like in a tarot deck, then this will be for you. The artwork is gorgeous. I like that a lot. So that, friends, was my review of The Good Tarot by Colette Baron-Reid and published by Hay House. And did I tell you the date? Because I just forgot it. The publication was 2017. So it's been around for a little while. Now, if you like Colette Baron-Reid's work, she really has a lot of oracle decks, and I reviewed them on my channel. You can look it up under the playlist of oracle deck reviews. There's the Spirit Animal Oracle, which I absolutely love. It's gorgeous. There is the Enchanted Map Oracle. There is the Shaman's Dream Oracle that she created along with Alberto Villoldo, and it is also illustrated by Jenna Della Grottaglia, which the same as the one that we just looked at. And then we also have the Wisdom of the Oracle divination cards, and this one I love too. So of hers, my favorites are the Spirit Animal Oracle, the Wisdom of the Oracle, and the Shaman's Dream. The Enchanted Map is great too. I just haven't used it quite as much. All right, friends. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. It's completely free for you, and it helps me out a whole lot. Plus, if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified whenever a new video is uploaded, and you won't miss any at all. I've got right around 400 videos for you to look at on all different subjects, tarot cards, oracle cards. I have a 10-lesson series on how to read tarot cards for beginners, and I have a lot of other videos on metaphysical books and also different methods of divination. So I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.